No,
and
United.
we're not
Okay, go
we're
ahead.
not contracted with them.
Okay, dual complete, but what about the other United Healthcare Medicare Advantage plans?
You would have to. They would have what they have to do is check with their insurance
Their
company
plan, yeah.
to see what the benefits are.
Okay, gotcha. But it's literally saying that they stop scheduling Medicare Advantage plan holders, like all of them. Like it's not even saying specific plans. It's just saying United Healthcare Medicare Advantage. And so that's kind of a scary thing for folks that have Medicare Advantage under United. So I wanted to clarify that. So you're
Yeah,
saying the best action is what?
I would say we don't ever tell
Yeah.
patients that that we are in network with them or if we're out of network.
Mm-hmm.
They have to contact their insurance
Okay. Okay.
to see where their benefits pay if they do pay here at Mayo.
Okay. Okay. All right, guys. So let's clarify. So this Mayo stops scheduling out of network Medicare Advantage patients uh, in Minnesota. So when you see out of network and Medicare Advantage patients, and you're on a Medicare Advantage plan, and you know that you're going out of network, but you might have to be paying more, that can be kind of scary for you, especially if you like the care at Mayo, which it's world renowned. And so it's also saying that seniors in United Healthcare plans, especially if you're during this time, which is Medicare Advantage open enrollment, and your shopping plans, and you hear this, that might be a slight towards United Healthcare as well. So look at this: seniors in United Healthcare plans. So the brand is implicitly associated with plans, and so I'm going to show you quickly that physicians, clinicians can accept many different plans within the same family or brand of Medicare Advantage. So seniors in United Healthcare plans are among those no longer getting clinic appointments due to capacity concerns. So if you have United Healthcare and you're not thinking about plans, you're just thinking, I have United Healthcare, this is going to raise an alarm for you, but the change also hints a financial dispute. And so it's trying to give you some insight on what's going on about being contracted with Mayo Clinic because they're so world renowned. They have contracted and non contracted, just like many other health systems out there. And so let's go into a little bit. I have a full article read, which I'm a little bit biased on, I have to admit, yesterday, but I'll have that linked or in the pinned comment. So Mayo Clinic is not scheduling appointments for seniors in certain Medicare Advantage health plans because their insurers haven't negotiated contracts for in-network access to the world-renowned medical center. That's correct. And so let's take a look here. So you throw United Healthcare's name around, but then on Mayo Clinic Care Insurance Plans PDF, and this is their most current one, the type of person that's like trying to get care at Mayo Clinic, seniors, okay, the insurance companies and plan. Let's see here. Oh, United Healthcare Medicare Advantage Plan. And so they're throwing them under the bus, but in reality, United Healthcare has a number of plans that are Medicare Advantage that are accepted at Mayo Clinic. They're just throwing the whole entire United Healthcare under the bus, which, maybe that is a good thing because it might they might negotiate to where more United Healthcare Medicare Advantage plans will be in network instead of out of network. And it's saying and this is for uh, United Healthcare Medicare Advantage plans to have access. And when you look up the plan providers offering access to Mayo Clinic care, it's always based on the actual plan. And so it's not the brand, it's the plan. Think plan, not brand. And so it's advising you to call a local insurance agent. I would say call in a way that's the most non-threatening to you, like don't invite them into your home. Have somebody in your home that's an insurance agent or a captive agent. Have it to where you're talking to somebody over the phone and they're an independent insurance broker, not just an agent. Agent means license. A broker actually can look into the details of all the actual plans that are available to you for the medical providers that that you enjoy or like to have in your for your on your Medicare journey. So as you can see, there's some options available. There's just not one. It's not just United Healthcare. I'm not just trying to defend them or oppose them in this video, which I kind of have in the past, but I'm trying to look at more of the facts. And so when you speak to your clinicians or your doctors, say you like these great people at the Mayo Clinic and you still want to have them have access to the facility but also the provider, those go together. And so if you have somebody like this great Dr. Leticia here, and you look them up on Google and you want to see if they have insurance information there, they don't have anything on Google, but they do have something on WebMD, and you see the different insurance plans. And again, you always have to verify insurance information directly with the doctor's office, as it may change frequently, which it obviously does, especially when the news reports on it. So you just want to call the doctor's office. This particular doctor is specific to the Mayo Clinic, and they take a handful of insurance plans. And so I say a handful, it looks like a lot to you, but you can clearly see United Healthcare. And when it says UHC, that is also a short acronym, or just shorter way of saying United Healthcare. And you want to look into those specific plans with an independent insurance brokerage or Medicare specialists like us down here at Medicare Savings down in Charleston, where we do everything very convenient over the phone and in a hassle-free way. We never call out because we always try to ask you a few questions and listen to you, so that way we can help you, try to save on your Medicare journey and not be in a situation where you don't have coverage and you don't have access, if possible. And so for you folks that have United Healthcare plans and you're out of network, like this 72-year-old patient who's no longer getting access and is no longer having coverage. And so access and coverage are the two different things, to where you need to have both of those. And this is according to not only Mayo Clinic, but all healthcare facilities and providers at different facilities, how to access and then have coverage. So you always want to speak to someone who is looking into those things. And if you're looking at your local physicians, like down here, and you want to know the insurance information, quick tip here is to look them up on Google. If they have a Google Maps or Google information about the actual doctor, then check insurance info. And again, you'll always have to independently verify the insurance coverage and for your specific doctors that you choose to go to. You are choosing to go to the different providers in the U.S. healthcare system. But check this out. If you're going to this specific doctor, then look, there's close to 100 insurance plans that they accept as payment, and are either contracted with or have accepted the terms for payment for different services, medical services that they provide. And so look at here, if you look at Medicare Advantage alone, this doctor accepts so many. It says Medicare and Medicare Advantage, and then this is just from, look, AARP. Look at this AARP, and the AARP is United Healthcare. So a lot of folks realize that or don't realize that, but when you say CARP, they are exclusive to United Healthcare. Uh, and if you look at, like, say, a company like Aetna, look at this. Look how many different Medicare Advantage, PPO, HMO, anything that's network based is that is Medicare um, service area that has a Medicare service area is a Medicare Advantage plan. HMO, PPO, MSA, HMO, POS, all those different types of Medicare Advantage plans are network based. And so the last thing here is that you always want to make sure that you obviously get the insurance piece correct, so that way you don't have as many hurdles to go through. So the last thing I'll go over for the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, or the Mayo Clinic in general, is Medicaid. You know, obviously I'm getting a lot more interest and questions about Medicare and Medicaid, and I'm going to be delving more into that in different states like Mississippi, South Carolina, and even maybe in the north that have patients that are dual eligible, called Medicare and Medicaid. And so the Mayo Clinic does accept plans that have Medicaid in them. So United Healthcare dual eligible plan from United Healthcare is not accepted, and this is what the representative at Mayo Clinic told me in the Rochester facilities. So, but let's just read into the Medicaid portion real quick. If you are a Medicare beneficiary, so coverage limits apply to all Medicaid programs below. A pre-service deposit of estimated charges will be required for unauthorized services. So that means pay money up front. In my language, please contact your insurance company directly about benefit coverage and prior authorization requirements. There's always going to be prior authorization requirements, and so that could delay some of your medical services. And so if you are a senior, if you are someone helping out your grandfather, grandmother, or just a friend, you know, they're going to have to do some legwork, especially when it comes to prior authorization, especially when you're trying to coordinate with your doctor's offices and being referred to specialists. You're just going to have to, you know, do a little bit more to get the access and coverage to the providers that you're going to, especially when it comes to Mayo Clinic and Medicaid. Okay, so real quick here, Arizona transplant services for patients with Arizona healthcare cost containment system. Okay, don't know anything about that. Florida transplant services with Florida traditional Medicaid when applicable. So they're saying there's a traditional Medicaid, not the managed care that's currently out there. Does not participate in Medicaid managed care plans at this time, and that's what I just said. So now it's managed Medicare plans currently in Florida, but it does accept traditional Medicaid, which is, you know, obviously direct to the state. Okay, in Rochester, Minnesota, participates with state Medicaid programs from Iowa, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Wisconsin. Remember, state Medicaid, so that's kind of what this means. Florida's traditional Medicaid, that's also the same thing as like a traditional Medicaid program from all of these states right here. So that's a lot to go over, y'all. Oh yeah, last thing is out-of-state Medicaid is not accepted at the Mayo Clinic. Is not accepted. Mayo Clinic is unable to provide services for the out-of-state. So I know that's a lot to go over, y'all, but this is the insurance piece that's so important to you on your Medicare journey. If you have questions about this article and the Mayo Clinic, if you have questions about which type of insurance is best to actually be able to have access to the Mayo Clinics, whether it is Florida, Arizona, or Rochester, that's a very simple answer when you go to the Mayo Clinic Care Insurance Plans. As you can clearly see, Medicare Supplements is always there for you if you can afford the premiums. And then the last thing too, guys, is let me know, which doctors, if you are on a United Healthcare Medicare Advantage plans, which one have been beneficial to you on your Medicare journey. It really helps out the Medicare community out there to know more about the providers, not just the insurance piece, because obviously who wants to talk about insurance all day? They want to know who gives the best care in your area. And so that's something where it's very personal to you on your healthcare journey, and then it's also helps the community out to know more about the providers out there. So if you have questions, guys, I do a lot of these videos to try to inform you more about how we help the beneficiaries out there throughout the entire United States. Take care and God bless.